Hey friends, here I am in another master plan community in the greater Phoenix area. This is what a lot of the valley looks like. New construction homes going up everywhere, especially in the East Valley, and that's where I am today. This is a brand new community in Santan Valley. There is one builder here, and I have to tell you, this builder does a great job with their design choices. You're gonna have fun looking at these model homes. They have 8 floor plans in this community. 4 of those are modeled. I'm gonna show you all of those. The Sycamore is their largest. The closets in the Sycamore floor plan are huge in every single room, so you wanna stick around for that. I'm also gonna be showing you the amenities and teaching you a little bit more about this area, so let's get started. As we head on over to the model homes, I just want to show you a few of the homes that they're currently working on. Now, the exterior of the home, you can have different design choices. You can see these people right here. They are working on the exterior. And the exterior is called the elevation. So, for example, you can have a 2-story home that is brown and tan like this one. They have the lighter colors, but I want to show you this farmhouse style one that they're working on here on the end. And really just the elevation that you choose will make such a difference with the overall aesthetic. Behind me here is the Aspen floor plan. This one is the sales office, as you can see. So this right here will become your garage. Now, if you have a family where everyone kind of likes their own personal space, this might be the floor plan for you because all the bedrooms kind of have their own separate part of the house. So this one right here is starting at $558,000. It is 2,621 square feet, 4 or 5 bedrooms, and 3 full bathrooms and a 3-car garage, which is really nice. So let's go inside and check out this floor plan. I'm kind of a fan of this farmhouse elevation. Especially with just this off-white color. It's just really pretty. I also really like how much space there is on this front porch. Nice covered area. We Arizonans like to go out in front and watch it rain the rare times when it does rain, so I can imagine doing that on the front porch. All right, let's come in here and check out this floor plan. So you have this little entryway over here. And let's go right in on your left. You have this bedroom set up right here, just for some perspective. Right around the corner from where the front door is. Just one little window, well actually corner windows. So that's kind of cute. Standard size closet in here. And you have your full bathroom right across from this bedroom. You also have your laundry room, as well as the entrance from the garage. All right, so to get to the other bedroom in the front, you have to go this way. There's actually 2 over here separated by a flex space. So here's one of those bedrooms. It has a standard size closet. You have this flex space separating it from the other bedroom. And there's also a bathroom down here. Really pretty. Just everything is so well designed. And again, a standard size closet. You have this nice window to the front of the house. But as you can see, all 3 bedrooms with this floor plan in the front have some distance between each other. So everyone kind of has their own personal space, and that can be important. Over here, you have a nice den. Of course, you can use that for whatever you would like. You can make that an extra bedroom if you want. Beautiful sitting room. And a nice big island. They put in the cabinets that go all the way up to the ceiling. That is an extra cost added on to the base price. So when I tell you there's quick move-in homes and the price on them, it's usually a pretty big difference between the base price. That's because they've added upgrades. Not many people would buy a home with no upgrades. You know, they're usually gonna want extra slider doors somewhere, or, you know, the taller cabinets, whatever the case may be. Oh, there's a lot of light coming in here. There is not a door going into the master. That is just how it is in Arizona. We don't know why. It would make sense to have a door, wouldn't it? Because no one wants to be sleeping while the other person is in here brushing their teeth and taking a shower. So people typically will add their own door. A lot of times it's a kind of a barn door style. And this one has a pretty standard size closet. Let's take a quick look outside. Again, these slider doors are some of the best ones I have seen at a new construction community, just because they are so well made. They just seem very durable and they slide really easily. The only way they could be improved is if there was a screen door. A little bit of shade there for your table and chairs. Now, if you want a larger lot, go ahead and reach out. I will see what they have available. Premium lots come as an extra expense, but for some people, it is definitely worth it. There's a lot of little nuances like that about buying a new construction home, things like the elevation. You may not even know the verbiage when talking about those sorts of things. So you really want to reach out to me. I want to be there to help you and represent you, make sure you're getting the best deal and the best value. A lot of times when I take my clients to these new construction communities, I'm asking the sales reps all sorts of questions, and my clients will say, I just would have never thought to have asked that question. And it's something that is important. So again, make sure you reach out. I want to be that person to be on your side and get you the best deal in the best area for your family. This is the Hopkins floor plan. It's a really smart floor plan. This one is about 2,215 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom home, 2.5 to 3 bathrooms with a 2-car garage. Base price on this one is $489,000. Let's go inside. As you can see, the front door is kind of pushed back on this side of the house. Some people really like that because it seems more private and like you're going to get less people soliciting. Other people prefer to have more of a front porch. So that's just really a personal preference for you. Right now they have a couple of this floor plan available as a quick move-in home. Those are priced at about $567,000. There's one that's a little more expensive. That one is $571,000. And you know, they just have different options. So coming in here, over here, as soon as you come in the front door, you're gonna have all of your bedrooms except for the primary bedroom. So you have this cute little hallway with a window leading back to the front bedroom, which has a window here, this window over here. These homes have pretty tall ceilings, so it kind of opens up the space. And then you have 2 bathrooms right across from each other. So you have this powder room, and then you also have this full bathroom. So, you know, if you are someone with a few kids that are going to be using all these bedrooms down here, there's really 2 bathrooms available. There's your laundry room, and then we have a bedroom right here. Cute how they did that checkered pattern on the wall. And let's look at this other bedroom. Adorable. Both have the standard size closets And then right across over here, you have this storage closet, and that's where you come in from the garage. So all the kids can be tucked away on this side of the house, or if you have guests, tucked away on that side of the house. And then this is just a big open area. I really like the selections. You have this waterfall island with the beautiful countertop, a farmhouse style sink, and then these natural wood tone cabinets. That's kind of what's popular right now. Most people prefer the gas range. You have that here. GE appliances, I like GE. Slider doors over there. I also like this tile. I prefer tile over luxury vinyl plank, although luxury vinyl plank is very popular. I just have a preference for tile. I don't like grout, but I like the way that it feels on my feet. Let me kind of back up here and show you what this is like. So there's your kind of living area. If you come back this way, you have your den. I also think this would be a great place for like a workout room or a hobby room. It really is pretty tucked away and quiet. And then here's your primary bedroom. I always love when the bathroom is first around the corner from where the bed is. And I love this huge shower. The tile that they selected is just so pretty. And you don't have a door coming in or out. I like that. The closet isn't as big with this floor plan, but I think it is pretty, pretty standard. You can make do with this. You can get an extra dresser or a wardrobe if you need it, of course, and put that over here. Let's take a look outside here. These sliders are very good quality. They slide very smoothly. And this floor plan has kind of a nice extended covered patio, which is really nice if you like to entertain or if you have kids. Just plenty of space for everyone to get out of the sun. And as you see, they have this small pool over here. Now, this community unfortunately doesn't have a community pool, so if you are wanting to build here, I can give you some recommendations for pool builders, and you can build your own. All right, let's put up a map real quick so you can see exactly where this community is located in relation to the greater Phoenix area. This city is on the outskirts, which makes it more affordable for a lot of people. You still get some great school choices here. Shopping is not far away, and although it's not close to a freeway right now, there are plans in place to extend the freeway to come down and service Santan Valley. So that's really exciting. Now, that is going to take a number of years. You may be waiting, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years for that freeway to get down here, but imagine what that will do for your home prices once it comes in. So get in early, come down here to Santan Valley. It's a beautiful place. This huge 2-story home behind me is their largest floor plan here in this community. This is the Sycamore floor plan. So this one is 3,891 square feet, 5 to 6 bedrooms and 3 to 4 bathrooms, and it has a 3-car garage. You can see behind me, it looks like a 2-car, so it is 2 cars deep on one side. This one has a base price of $643,000. Once we go inside, there's so much to love about this model home. I love the tile that they selected for the flooring, the cabinets, the floor plan. Even the backyard is really different than I've seen in most model homes. Now, you're going to be getting a dirt lot when you move into a new construction home, almost always. But it's fun to get ideas and kind of see what they have here. So let's go inside and see what you think. So it is quite impressive from the outside, it just looks like a huge home. I mean, it really is kind of a huge home, depending on what you're used to, I suppose. You have this kind of nice covered area here before you go in through the front door. Beautiful iron front door here. And not a lot of space wasted in this foyer, but yet it is welcoming. This is the flooring I was talking about. I am a sucker for large, natural looking tile. Easy to clean. I feel like it's somewhat timeless and kind of neutral. It just goes with just about any color. Over here, you have a little closet. You have your drop area right here. Here's one of the full bathrooms. And then you have this bedroom tucked away down here, kind of off on its own. So someone can come over here, have their walk-in closet, have the bathroom right outside the bedroom door. And it's kind of like a little guest suite, really. Take a look, you can see this is a coat closet. And then let's go over here. Now, this is what some people would set up as a formal dining room. They have it set up as more of a den. I could imagine that being a game room or a hobby room, potentially. And back here, this is actually where you come in from the garage. You can see you have a little drop space right there for your bags. And you have this nice storage area that goes under the stairs. So good place for your vacuum, maybe some holiday decorations. This is so roomy. Just lots of space here. You're not going to be bumping into people when you're walking around. They have these gorgeous quality sliders that they put in. I really love the sliders that they have. This enormous island. And again, this selection is just very natural, calming. These natural wood tone cabinets are great. The square tile right here. Everything just goes well together. And as you're cooking or whatever, you can have a view of the backyard. You can see the TV over there, and you're right next to your kitchen table. So really kind of a nice setup. Not really standard to have this set up this way where you have this nice open view of your yard from the kitchen where you're cooking. And that's kind of nice. You can see the pantry is sizable. Plus you have this little area where you could put your coffee maker, your appliances, extra storage. Always good to have extra storage. And let's head upstairs. So if you are considering a move here, even if you're not decided yet, if it's going to be several months or even years down the line, I encourage you to reach out. It is never too soon to kind of start the process of learning about areas, getting all your financials in order. So I can kind of help guide you through that as well. This is an unusually large flex space here at the top of the stairs. Isn't this adorable how they put in this built-in seating right here with extra storage? Fun. It just seems like a great family home. Lots of room if you have multiple children. You have a nice laundry room here. You can even have a sink in there. And here's your primary bedroom. So this one does have a bathtub in it. The shower's a little bit smaller then. You know, that's just a personal preference. Some people really love taking their baths. It's relaxing and they really can't live without it. Other people would prefer the bigger shower. All right, let's go over here. Look at this closet. I mean, this is enormous. You would want to add, some cubbies, some shelves, whatever, but this is a huge closet. Pretty much another room in and of itself. And here's where you're gonna relax, get away from your day. Show you out the window, all the building that's going on over here. As I mentioned, this community is just in the beginning stages, so you have lots of time yet. If you're not going to be moving anytime soon, this community will probably have homes available for a number of months or even over a year. Okay, coming this way, I already see a walk-in closet. That is always a nice little perk for your kids. This is cute. This reminds me of when I had pet hermit crabs for my kids. That was kind of the compromise before we went full in and got a dog. And these rooms are a good size. This one also has the walk-in closet. Let's see if they all do. I'm kind of thinking that they will. Here we have a beautiful bathroom. This tile, just something a little bit different, yet not different enough that I feel like it's gonna go out of style right away. And here we have the last bedroom upstairs, and yep, it sure does have a walk-in closet. And it is a good size. All of the closets in this house, large closets everywhere. All right, let's take a look outside here at this unique patio. Normally there are pavers outside or cement. They put in this natural looking stone. I'm guessing it's concrete, I don't even know, but it's really beautiful. And instead of it ending where the shade ends, it kind of extends out into the yard. So this is very low maintenance. Has a very Arizona feel to it. Lots of desert landscaping here, so you're not going to be using a lot of water. Saguaro cacti are unique to Arizona, so usually people are really excited if they have one of those in their yard. And look, you have a lot of shade there. Really beautiful house. Behind me here is the Estrella floor plan. This one is about 3,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a 3-car garage. Base price on this one is $540,000. Really pretty inside. Let's go take a look. This one is the sales office, so those doors right there is going to be where the garage is. Right now, this floor plan, they have a quick move-in home available. That one is priced at $635,000. And you could get in as early as May in this floor plan. Really pretty entrance here, very welcoming and warm. You have a powder room as soon as you walk in the front door. Actually, that's a full bathroom. That is nice. And then you have this bedroom right at the front of the house. So very convenient to that full bathroom if you want to make this a guest room. And they did something really pretty with this accent wall, didn't they? Over here, you have this little drop space. That's where you come in from the garage. You also have a coat closet, which isn't always a given with Arizona homes. Really beautiful flooring in here. Luxury vinyl plank flooring. And look at all this counter space that you have. lots of cabinets. You have your pantry right there, gas range. And then this is the model home, so they do all those upgrades, such as this extended counter space over here with extra cabinets. They have these huge sliders, not only one, but two. So that brings in lots of light. A generous family room over here. And let's go ahead and go upstairs, check out that level. As we go up there, I will remind you, when you visit a new construction community, they are going to ask you to register before you look at model homes, and that waives your right to have a realtor represent you. So it's important that you take a realtor with you, hopefully that's me, so you can be represented, and that costs you nothing. The builder pays for that. Nice little sitting area here at the top of the stairs. And let's go back here first to the primary. A good size. It's spacious, but I don't feel like you're wasting a lot of space up here. Look out the window, you can see they have a lot of building yet to do. This community is just getting started. Plenty of time to still get in. And there's just this one builder for this master plan community. Really pretty shower here. And let's look at the size of this primary closet. It is a very nice size. It's a priority for a lot of my clients. They want big closets. All right, now coming back out, here we are at the top of the steps again. Right in front of you have this little closet over here. You have a bedroom right here, a bedroom right there, and your laundry room. Let's go this way. Here is yet another bedroom. Lots of space up here for all the kids, or if you have hobbies and you want to devote a room for a hobby or, a den. And then here we have another full bathroom. Okay, let's actually take a peek in those two bedrooms. I kind of passed by those. Sometimes I feel like it's boring, I guess, to just see a secondary bedroom. But it's just kind of interesting that this one has a walk-in closet that, isn't necessarily standard with a secondary bedroom. And then a little bit more unusual is this bedroom has side-by-side standard size closets. So kind of interesting. Let's talk about the Homeowners Association fee, the HOA. That is the monthly fee that you will pay so that they take care of the common areas. All of the amenities are maintained. Here in this community, they are expecting it to be $148 a month. This is a brand new community, so they don't have that set in stone yet, but I think you can count on that number. This is a gated community, so that contributes to the price. And then another thing that they did is that they partnered with the city to build a new playground right as part of this community. So you can see this little play structure behind me. Well, there's a whole other park I'm going to show you in a minute, but let me turn the camera around and show you this section of the neighborhood. They have walking trails throughout the neighborhood if you like going for walks. If you have a dog that you take on walks, that will be nice. And then over here you can see this covered ramada. Let's take a look at the grills. Sometimes communities just have kind of the basic charcoal grills. It's always nice when they put in something that's a little bit better quality so people really can come out here and do some serious grilling. And then of course you have the shaded seating right here. And here is the gas fire pit. You can see everything is just kind of right over here in this same area. So really you can just bring the family out here. You can meet with your friends or your neighbors and enjoy the space. Also, this is nice green grass if the kids want to come out and play catch. And there is the gate coming in. So you will just punch in your code, the gates will open, and it will just be a nice, safe, secure neighborhood. Now on this side over here, there is a beautiful lake with trails that go all around it. By the way, there's another entrance that's prettier than this one. I'll show that to you as well. And then on this side, another lake over here with trails. So really some nice paths that you can take if you're someone who likes to go for walks. All right, so right behind me here is an entrance from a main road, and there's a lot of dirt behind me because they are still building, but this road is just kind of a long road that goes all the way back to yet another set of gates, and then right in front of me is that playground I was telling you about. It's a public playground, but they partnered with the city to build this, and it is obviously very convenient for all of the residents, so it really is another amenity here. First off, this is an enormous grassy area here right outside that gate right there. Here's a little parking lot, and this is set up to be fitness focused. They call it the Fitness Extreme Obstacle Course. So it's a place where kids can really come out here and do some fun obstacles and test their strength. They also, you know, they have the regular swing sets that all of the kids love, a little tot playground. But look over here. So many unique little climbing structures. A lot of fun for the kids, and you know what? Any age. Adults can do this too. And that wraps up yet another video, so here is my information. You know what to do. Reach out. It's the only way that we can connect, so I can help you find your next home here in sunny Arizona. I hope to hear from you soon.